Hello everyone, Dan Borrero, USA Land Ventures, bringing you another episode of Golden Nuggets. Our mission here at USA Land Ventures is to bring to the forefront the multiple levels of platforms as well as strategies on how to make money within the real estate business. Today we're going to be discussing real estate commissions. I was recently at a closing where we were the sellers. The real estate commission was $50,000. Most people would think that's a lot of money. I don't, and I'll explain to you why. Because when I bought that property, I knew what my acquisition costs were, I knew what my carrying costs were, I knew what my renovation costs were, and I knew what my selling costs were. And in that selling cost is calculated the commissions to the realtor. Realtors provide essential services. Not only do they put that property on the MLS or just slap a sign on the front, they're coordinating the videographer, they're coordinating the photographer, and they're coordinating the drone operator. Then they put all that together, including the wording on the MLS listing, to distinguish your property from everyone else's property in that MLS list. Because there's a lot of properties on there. What's going to make your listing stand out from the rest? Then what they're doing is they're immediately capitalizing on their relationships. They're calling on all their brokers and all their realtors that they know may have clients that may be interested in your type of a property. They're showing the property. They're doing open houses, or an open house where people could just come in for 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday or Sunday. What you're paying that realtor for is their knowledge, their experience, and their relationships that it took them time to foster over how many years. Good realtors foster relationships. That's what they're capitalizing on. Realtors make their own money. I find that realtors usually bring me more than I could sell when I sell on my own, especially the higher end numbers. Not the lower end numbers, but the higher end numbers, absolutely. That $50,000 is not a lot of money because that $50,000 has to be split between two realtors, the listing agent and the selling agent. On top of that, if the realtor is worth their weight in gold, they have approximately a 30-70 split with their broker. So they keep 70%, 30% goes back to the broker. So it's $25,000, $7,500 goes to the broker. There's another $5,000 in advertising expenses, sometimes more, between paying the videographer, the photographer, the drone operator, the 3D photographer, the AdWords so that their ads could get placed at a higher level on the first page of social media, the Zillow Premier so that they get the banners and your advertisement comes up of your property on the top of the page. Those are all the things that they spend money on, not including the lead generators, not including the postcards. So let's give it a simplistic number of $5,000. Then they have another $200 on miscellaneous expenses, such as error and omissions fees, franchise fees, and whatever else those other little minor fees is, $25, $40, $50 across the board. That leaves them with a total net before taxes of $12,300. Doesn't seem like a lot of money anymore. On top of that, they have overhead. If you're a realtor in any metropolitan major-based area, you're spending $50,000 a year just maintaining your business. That's not including an office because realtors are self-employed. Realtors got to pay for their own signage. They got to pay for their own MLS fees annually. They got to pay for their licensing fees annually. They got to pay for their car expenses. They got to pay for their phone. They got to pay for their signage, Zillow fees, lead generator fees. There's a lot of money that they spend to become good at what they do. Not including the continuous ed classes that they take, not including the classes that the brokers provide to learn new ways on how to sell or how to buy. They have a lot of responsibility. I don't pay my realtors. My sellers pay that realtor. That's why I don't mind actually when the check is written to them. They earn that money. However, if you are in a situation where you need a realtor that understands real estate investors, because there are a lot of good realtors out there, but the really, really good ones understand our side of the business. Those are the most effective when they're dealing with real estate investors. And there's a lot of bad ones, but the majority of them are good. If you need a good realtor in the area that I specialize in, feel free to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to share them with you. If in the event I don't specialize in the area that you are working in, talk to my realtors. I'm sure they can refer you to somebody that can. If If you have any questions, give me a call at 347-386-7097. Dan Borrero, USA Land Ventures. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe on the bottom and give me a thumbs up. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.